Hello, morning. Today I'm walking in Peak District, so it'll be 12 miles walk, going through different various villages. So I will show you many places in Peak District. So let's go. Which is different. The long walk, because it's about a 7.5 mile estate. Right. And if you're going to do the long walk, you'll just say bye-bye Longshaw and you'll go off and do your walk. And you'll come back to Longshaw for a cup of tea at the end.
Oh, right. Where are you going?
They go along that path.
Oh, okay, so they go a bit...
We're going to go along that path later.
Oh.
And then they cross over this road,
yeah,
and they go up and along a ridge. We stay at the bottom of the ridge.
Oh, right.
Follow a nice clear path.
So how many miles does that take in?
The whole thing will be 7 miles.
Oh, that's perfect.
So I think it's just a nice distance.
It is perfect. And the long walk, is that like 9 or 10 miles?
The long walk is not much different.
It's
just that it's not so easy underfoot conditions.
Oh, I see.
Second thing, do you like tread warnings? Because someone dropped them.
Oh yes, yeah. Only last week. I know. A lot's happened.
Cool.
Carry it.
Is that?
And that's your GoPro.
It is.
And what do you use that for?
It's
Izar.
yeah.
Right. My name's Mike. Mike Fowler. So, you remember, or are you just here for the day?
First time.
Right. How did you get roped in then?
There's an application called Meetup.
Oh, I know.
Yeah,
so that's how you joined it. There's been very few particulars on this walk at all.
Okay.
I don't know the distance. I don't know the climb. It's just we have 2 walks on the coach: a longer walk,
okay,
and a shorter walk.
Okay.
Now, sometimes they can be quite close together in distance.
Okay.
But the amount of climb.
Yeah.
There's a few of these guys here today.
And this area is called Longshaw.
This particular place here is Longshaw Estate.
Okay, Longshaw Estate.
It's the first time I've been here.
Okay.
I've been in the locality quite a bit of times.
Yeah.
But yes, we've been over 2.5 hours on the coach, including the stop.
Yeah.
So it's we're a bit late starting.
Thank you.
Okay.
Yes, thank you.
See the back of this guy here?
Yeah, that's it.
All those symbols there, yeah, with the shell at the bottom,
Yeah.
and the image of the shell further up on his badges,
Yeah.
is to do with pilgrimages to a place called Santiago.
The Cuba.
No, Santiago. Chile's the one in South America, but it's a Santiago del Compostela in Northern Spain. Compostela. Have you heard of it?
Yeah, I heard of it. Yeah.
Well, there's a group of us.
Yeah.
John, a year ago last June,
Yeah.
led a group of 25,
Okay.
20 of from Sutton Coldfield
I would
Ramble.
love to join that. I would love to do that walk.
Well, we're going 2 weeks on Monday. 2 weeks on Monday we fly out. There's a
Okay.
group of 15 of us flying out from Stansted to Compostela, Santiago, and then we'll move. And then we've got a coach to take us to the start of our walk, which is a minimum of 100k,
Okay.
which is 62 miles.
Okay.
We're probably doing about 60 to 70 miles.
You can't confuse us with the front of the back.
Thank you. I am hiking in Peak District. It is an upland area in England. It is mostly in northern Derbyshire, but also includes parts of Cheshire, Greater Manchester, Staffordshire, West Yorkshire and South Yorkshire, an area of great diversity. It is mostly split into the dark peak where most of the moorland is found, and the geology is gritstone, and the limestone area of the white peak. The Peak District National Park became the first national park in the UK in 1951, with its proximity to the cities of Manchester, Stoke-on-Trent, Derby and Sheffield, and access by road and rail. It attracts millions of visitors every year. I have started walk from Longshaw Estate. It is an area of moorland, woodland and farmland located within the Peak District National Park, Derbyshire, England. The estate is part of the larger National Trust Peak District Estate and is run along with the High Peak Estate and Wide Peak Estate. I'm in Peak District, and on my left is Hathersage, and we started walking from Longshaw Estate. That's where we started walking, Longshaw Estate, and This area is all Hathersage area. The walk is, as you can see, stepping stones, and there are limestones, limestones in Peak District. So there's a group of 40 to 50 people. I joined the group and I'm doing 10 miles walk. So yeah, it's been I've done about a mile or so, and then just carry on walking. It's as you can see, there's the stones, so it's just going up and down on the stones. So yeah. That's a rock climbing in Peak District. These guys doing rock climbing.
I don't know how many moves
All that path. So
you can see a little track.
So
we're going to go on the road for a little bit, then we head on that track, and then we're going to go up there, then we're going to drop off there, come along here,
right,
go up that, which is Higator.
Now, what's that called?
Higator.
Higator, okay, Higator.
And then we're going to go down in between them and cut across. We're going to go down the ridge.
Ridge, okay.
Back then.
Oh, right, okay. And what's the area? What's this area? Hathersage.
Hathersage is the
Nearest area, okay. Longshaw?
Longshaw Estate is what
we started walking. Okay. And what area is this?
Through that. It's the Peak District.
Peak District, okay.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Yeah, that's a quite long distance, yeah. Maybe.
Yeah, it's surprising how far you're going. I mean, it looks a hell of a long distance. But, you know, given half an hour or so, and an hour, and you're there, and you're looking back, oh, we're over there not long ago.
Oh, yeah, we've done that. Yeah.
It's surprising how far you can travel.
Beautiful, yeah. We're the speed for today.
So you're not struggling anyway?
No, I'm not at all. I started gym, I go gym 3 days a week, so that's helping me. I'm not struggling at all.
Good.
At all, yeah.
Just to make sure everyone's okay. I've had a few incidents.
Yeah, what happened?
Well, one guy had a heart attack.
Oh, how old was he?
He was in the 70s.
Okay. Was he
pretty fit. But,
was he okay? Or?
A couple of friends I took on the walk both gave me another one.
I haven't brought any with me, I'm afraid, today. Let me have your name and your number, email address, and what we do, because of the security, which we keep a list in our first aid kits every time we go there, is emergency contact. So let's have that as well.
Okay, we're moving off.
And I'll give you my details as well. Yeah. Because the first port of call is always on a link from the website. but once that's been done and it's handed over to me, then I can take charge.
Yeah, so I'm going to go straight to the top man then.
Yeah, go straight to me. Yeah, we'll sort it out.
Brilliant.
And I'll give you all the details.
And you're Colin, yeah?
I am, yeah.
And I'm Alison.
Hello, Alison.
Right, I'm following the group and we're heading straight ahead through that bridge. So we're heading passing that bridge through the road and you're going all the way down up on that hill and then just carried on walking. So I have done around 2.5 miles so far, and altogether it's going to be 10 miles walk. And this place is in central England, Peak District, central England. Weather is beautiful, it's not too hot.
Up to there, lunch there.
Where's those rocky outcrops on the map?
Okay, there's Callow Butts over there, and then there's Higger
Oh, that's it.
and then you've got oh, that's going to be right there.
On your other side.
Right there. Well, no, it's on the map. It's over there.
Do you know what that is?
Why the water is red? Why is it red?
I don't know. It's some mineral in water.
No, it's off the peat and the bracken.
It is.
Off the peat of the bracken.
The peat and the soil.
The water I saw before, earlier on, that was also red. Here it's also red.
There might be like mineral deposits and old mines further up in this area, but generally that's because you think it's the peat destroying it.
Oh, okay.
But not good strength.
My name's Tony. I haven't said hello to you.
Izard. Why have you left people behind? There's 3 or 4 people we left behind.
Okay, what it is, we were just talking about it. One of the walkers is particularly slow, and she shouldn't have come on this walk. She's with somebody who's a sort of a long-term friend, and he's keeping an eye on her. And I've tried to talk her out of it. If it was my walk, I wouldn't have let her come on it. You know, and 2 walks in the past, I've said, look, Merlin, you're not up to this. I think she used to be a strong walker, but I think it's a confidence thing now.
Right.
When you come to stones like this, she'd need a hand to help the top.
Oh, I see.
And so one of the other people have gone back to walk with her. And there is an easier way back. Because most of us are following the route.
You see how red it is? How red it is?
Oh,
that's
no,
red.
That's more than the Bratton. That will be a mineral deposit.
So it's a mineral deposit.
Yeah. So I think that looks more like copper.
Yeah.
You know, because there's copper and
see
lead.
how red it is?
Oh yeah.
That's all mineral deposit.
Yeah. So it's definitely mineral, but I'm not sure. It'll be. There's copper and lead are discolorants.
Oh, copper and lead.
Yeah, because I'm thinking of the mining that would cause it to happen. But if anything discolored, you don't want to.
Yeah, it's not drinkable, is it?
No, and I mean, a lot of it as well. You can drink the water and have sterilize out, but on this sort of country, you don't know whether there's like a dead sheep up there. And that's contaminated the water.
Oh, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
Just swung back.
Okay, let's stand over here.
And we're there at the bridge.
From here,
there.
lodge.
And now they're just going back on the parallel path all the way there.
So what walk are we doing? We started from there.
Yeah, well, just off the map there, because it's the big estate there.
Okay.
We're going up like that.
Yeah.
Over there, up like that.
Yeah.
Across there.
Yeah.
Now we're going to go there, but I think we're going to do there's some routes not marked here, but there's paths, so we're going to go up around. I don't think we're going up there. I think we're going more there. I think.
Right. Okay.
And then we're going to come down on a zigzag way around like this, and then end up down there as well.
Longshaw estate.
Yeah, that's a very big estate.
Okay, and it's all in Derbyshire.
Sorry,
It's all in Derbyshire.
I'm not sure actually. It's nice to come this far.
Sheffield Country Walk, moorland monitors. And also they sell these plants, these ones.
Oh yeah, the heathers,
Heather.
yeah, the purple.
Purple, yeah.
Yes, heather.
They come in different colours.
Yes, that's it. Oh yeah, I have a brother-in-law, my sister's husband, he likes heathers.
Yeah.
He's always got a
Here you can just take as much as you want.
He's got a selection of them in the garden.
Yeah.
Right.
Like here, you can take
Like
it.
that?
Heather, they call
Heather?
heather.
Yeah, yeah.
Heather, okay.
There's white, well there's all sorts, there's cream and white.
Yeah.
There's one that's not, it's not pink quite, but it's not far off pink.
Yeah.
But you don't see that one very often.
They slow grow though.
Oh yeah, yeah. They just cover the ground, that's all.
Yeah.
Just a foot high or 2 foot high, that's all. That's what they do. The birds like it. They nest in there, you know.
Yeah.
They're alright in there, yeah.
Alright. So you're going all the way up,
I think so.
crossing across.
I'm not sure what happened to the top. I should turn left, I'm not sure. That's
I walked along that rocky path, across the road, now come all the way up. So now I'm heading up. I think we'll just cross straight through. not put in all. Just sticks, look. It doesn't matter. Yeah, that's the guy.
This is called Milestone Stanage Edge.
Oh, it's not striding, is it?
Stanage Edge. Stanage Edge, or simply Stanage, is a gritstone escarpment in the Peak District, England, famous as a location for climbing. The northern part of the edge forms the border between the high peak of Derbyshire and Sheffield in South Yorkshire. Its highest point is High Neb at 458 metres above sea level. Areas of Stanage were quarried in the past to produce grindstones, and some can still be seen on the hillside, carved but never removed. Stanage is a magnet for climbers and ramblers in addition to runners. The Fat Boy Stanage Struggle is a popular local fell race that starts in nearby Hathersage and rises to High Neb before returning to the village 500 feet below.
Okay.
This is Stanage Edge behind me. In Peak District and hiking 10 miles today, and I just came from Stanage Edge, Milestone Stanage Edge, and I think we've done about 5 miles and got another 5 miles to go. It's a beautiful day, beautiful place. Peak District is in central England, one of the national park in the UK. So I'm following, this is my group, I'm following them. So we're gonna cross the road, climb up all the way up, and maybe go through that path. So I will just follow the group. So we climb up, and through there I'll go on the other side. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's it. Super. Right, the next stop will be Higator. So I'm heading to Higator. Is a dominant landmark of the Dark Peak in the north of the Peak District National Park. It is a gritstone tor overlooking the Burbage Valley and the Iron Age hill fort of Carl Walk to the southeast. The tor stands to the southwest of Sheffield, just within the city boundary about 200 metres, east of the border with Derbyshire, which runs along the nearby road to Ringing Low. The village of Hathersage is approximately 2 kilometres to the west. A scene from the 1987 film The Princess Bride was filmed nearby at Carl Walk with Higator visible in the background.
You on the pull, Fowler? Hey, are you on the pull, Fowler? You wait till I see your wife. Got your eyes open at that. Brilliant that, isn't it? Super. The views, I mean it's a little bit hazy in the distance, but it's just really good.
What do we name this stop?
Speak to the leader, they'll tell you.
Is this lunch stop?
I don't know about lunch.
It is now. What time is it?
What do we name it? Have we gone halfway, Michael?
Higator? I think that's how you call it. Higator.
Higator, yeah. Higator.
This is Higator.
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 This is
Tor.
Tor.
Alright, yes.
Higator.
Have a drink, have a drink, you have a drink. Yeah, I've got a drink.
Oh, you've got a drink.
We've got 3.
This place is called Higator.
George, you've got to jump it. You can't step it. George, you've got to jump it. I'm not jumping.
Higator, this place called Higator. I'm in Higator, that's in Peak District. This place is called Higator.
coloration in the water is probably iron rather than copper and.
Oh, this gritstone.
Yeah, no, the colour of the water being red.
Oh, is it because of the iron?
I think it's iron, yeah.
Oh, right, iron. Okay. It's not copper.
I'm not sure of the types of rocks and whether they did mining around here, because normally if there's old ironwork, it says old ironwork, I suppose that's because of the
Yeah. Right, I've just come from there, that's the Higa tour, and then I'm following my group, so we will walk in on this path, go all the way down. These are grit stones, and the reason for the red water was because of the iron. It's a lovely day today, beautiful. It's not too hot, it's sunny. It is a sunny day, but it's not too hot.
Right, this stop is Carl Walk. Sometimes Carl's Walk is a rocky on Hathersage Moor in the Peak District National Park, just inside the boundary of Sheffield, England. The date and purpose of the construction of the rampart at Carl Walk are uncertain. It has been described as being unlike any other structure found in northern England. It is widely postulated to be a hill fort of Iron Age origin, perhaps dating from the 8th to the 5th century BC, though similar enclosure at Gardens Edge has been dated to the late Bronze Age, between 1300 and 900 BC. There is no evidence of settlement within the enclosure, so it is unlikely that the site was used for a continuously occupied fort. It may have been used as a place for refuge for a population living in the surrounding area, or it may have had some ceremonial purpose.
Oh yeah, oh it's online is missing. What good's that?
This place is called Carl Walk. What was the name of that place? We come just from a tour.
Something tour.
This is Carl Walk.
Carl Walk, yeah.
Landmark Carl Walk.
It's a fort. We're in the fort of Carl.
It's a fort.
Yeah.
I haven't seen any fort here.
This whole thing is what would be a fort in ancient times.
Oh, okay, right.
Going
Used
back,
to be a fort. Okay.
3000 BC sort of thing.
3000 BC.
Yeah.
Wow. It used to be a fort.
So the same as that. That would be a fortification.
Well, that's the Higator.
Yeah.
It used to be a fort or something.
Hey, look, can you see, Dave?
What?
Alison spotted it there on the end, on the right hand side one.
What, the window?
The window, yeah.
Yeah.
I never noticed that.
Well, you don't unless you're looking this way.
No, but I'm just saying, like, completely unobservant that I hadn't noticed. I was like, oh.
Looks like a block of fat stealing over on the end there. It's just using your imagination. It's like looking at clouds. Yeah, what shape that reminds you of?
And those are all fields of heather over there.
Yeah, that's all heather. Yeah,
all heather. Wow.
Yeah.
What do they do with it? Do they sell it or do they?
No, it's just birds will live in it. Certain types of birds that the gamekeepers protect, and then they have shooting seasons at certain times of the year.
Okay.
You get different types of bird living in it depending on how far north or south. You get things like grouse.
Grouse, yeah.
It's only a small little bird. and they'll live in the heather.
Okay, live in
And then
the
the heather has to be, it's every now and again they will set fire to a certain area, so it will die back and rejuvenate.
Okay.
So sometimes you see bare patches where there was heather, and it's all burnt.
Oh, why did you do that?
Well, it's something to do with the life cycle of the heather.
Okay.
The system, yeah.
And it grows back.
Yeah. Oh yeah, rejuvenates. So what do you do for work then?
I work for N-Power in Albury. In Albury.
In Albury?
Yeah, selling gas.
Who's N-Power owned by?
N-Power is a supplier.
Yeah, I know it's a supplier, but who owns it?
Germans.
It's Germans, yeah.
Germans.
There's a few power providers around, like you know, by the Germans or the French.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any others.
Yeah.
So you work in Albury itself?
Yeah, by myself, yeah.
So you go to university? The 8.
Yeah, I don't think so. We've done 10 miles, do we?
Today, because of the terrain, it makes it a bit what is known as harder or more strenuous. So the walk would be shorter as a result.
Oh, okay. So now we're heading back to the coach.
Well, the coach is over that way.
Oh, must be a few miles, 4 or 5 miles.
Might be going up to this feature straight ahead.
Right, so we're heading straight ahead.
So obviously this sort of, if you go that way, you'll drop down and have to come back up again.
Oh, okay.
So where's those contouring, keeping the same. Get wet there, Roger.
So wet here. The soil is that's a mine hole. That's a mine hole. These are all mine holes here. Just have to be careful when I'm walking.
Well, actually I will. And I did. I have to come down on the bottom there.
That's a Carl Walk. I just come from there. these round stones.
Yeah.
I used to use it for gritting or grinding.
Yeah.
All these.
Definitely.
That one as well.
Yeah.
Used for grinding. Beautiful, isn't it? This is
When you just climb this little bit, you get some.
then.
Yeah, you'd have to teach me as well. I haven't got a clue.
Oh, you want to do it as well? Well, you was doing it with your mum and dad, weren't you? No, did you do any of that? Right, there you go, Hannah. I don't do geology. I don't do geology. Oh yes.
Not too vast. There's so many different features and unbelievable shapes.
Yeah. It is quite. There's quite a lot down here.
Yeah, there is. But I mean, that's the best of it.
Can do.
But it's Brenham Rocks is the most.
Oh, it's just incredible. Have you ever been? Brenham?
Me? No.
Oh, you must go. I was stone fine. I really was. And again, you can actually drive up to the whole
So it's very
but it's a whole...
Well, it's National Trust again. But we walked there from Haley Bridge. Yeah. And then back it was around, should be about 7-8 miles.
Yeah, it's a weekend.
Oh, weekend away in Harrogate. Yeah.
This is sort of on the bridge.
Oh, yeah. No, this was like a weekend at Harrogate. Yeah. And then we caught the bus to Haley Bridge and then walked there and back.
Yeah.
But it was brilliant. I mean, I love that.
Turn around and look at it from a distance. Oh yeah. Different, isn't it? Yeah.
I mean, all the ones I've seen.
That makes you wonder then if it wasn't a snap.
It used to be like industrial. There you are, look at this.
I like that one.
Look at this one.
It's been carved in there.
Look at this one over there. Look at one sticking up on its good.
We did it.
And that one over there.
Did you? But this is too...
Oh, we do. Oh, come on, you. Come on, you. Stop messing your mess.
They would have taken them down to be...
There are many grinding stones. That's another one. Grinding stone. That's another grinding stone.
Oh yes, yeah. There are lots of them when you look now.
Yeah, there are many.
There must be some sort of mill or something around.
Right, I'm heading back to the coach. We started from Longwood Estate, so from now we're heading back to the Longwood Estate.
There's a bloke there who does this. Takes the record of it. Down there in the... No, I can't see him.
Today I've been hiking in Hathersage. It is a village and a civil parish in the Peak District in Derbyshire, England. It lies slightly to the north of the River Derwent, approximately 10 miles southwest of Sheffield.
to hire a couple of bikes for tomorrow. Do we need to book, or can I book?
During the First World War, military hospitals were overflowing with injured soldiers from the front line. More hospitals were required and were often offered by owners of large houses and estates. In February 1915, the owner of Longshaw Lodge, the Duke of Rutland, generously offered his lodge for use of restoring the health of sick soldiers. Longshaw Lodge was an ideal place for treating wounded and sick soldiers, as it is situated in easy access to Sheffield for transport links, and is also surrounded by open moors and beautiful countryside, as well as receiving attentive treatment. The soldiers took delight in recreation around the estate, such as playing cards, billiards, listening to live music, and of course walking over the moors. Right, I have finished hiking in Peak District, and this is my coach. It will take me from Peak District to Birmingham, so that's about 2 hours journey. This is the end of video in Peak District. See you in the next one.